Welcome back to the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
I don't remember what the hell I was doing.
You open the box, release the ghosts. Now you have to go catch all the ghosts and put them back in the box. And you're the only one that can do that because you're the one that opened it. Even though throughout that show, other people keep opening the box and trapping the ghosts.
The last upgrade we got was the tar thing, wasn't it?
Yes, but you can ignore that for a minute because of what you did. Go back to Smuggler's Cove, go back to that shortcut, go back in the hole, and go around down there until you get the power-up in the tunnels. Oh, yeah.
You know, now that you pointed it out, I remember that, and I remember being confused by that as a child. Is that why they give you a sandwich right there?
Maybe.
That's a literal, like, that is actually literally a Band-Aid solution.
Other reminder, while you can't kill ghosts, you can kill the fucking dude in the raincoat.
I have to ask why.
He's not a ghost, he's a man in a raincoat.
You know the switches, why?
No.
Did I...
You missed the one. That blind run did the exact same thing.
I think that perception.
And now that I finished that blind run, his blind run kind of annoys me. And he kind of ended up hating this game, and I was right, he did play it on an emulator.
Oh, I see this section's just a dick.
And his reason for disliking the game, I do kind of get, but I feel like it was his fault and he was blaming the game for it. Constantly realizing that you need a fuck ton of Scooby snacks, getting frustrated that you need a fuck ton of Scooby snacks.
Wait, did that... okay, the rock... Oh, wait, no, I need to fucking see this. Okay, they do always just bounce.
Yes.
I for a second there, I thought the rock followed me.
You basically got annoyed at the snack gates, knew the snack gates were a mechanic, and then proceeded to ignore Scooby snacks and then complain that the snack gates were egregious.
I will be fair and like it'll be fair and say the snack gates are on some level kind of padding. It's
padding in a lot of instances, but we're also 500 Scooby snacks richer than that guy because screw the rules.
Damn it.
The good important power-ups down here, so we should just go ahead and get that.
Before I grab, like, I grabbed all the boxes around here.
Yes!
Okay.
Now go defeat Rob Zombie.
The only thing he was robbed of was his life.
Anyway. Like, I can give the one guy some credence, but at the same time...
I do remember the funny thing as a child, especially because I thought that you actually had to get like a save point or like an area transition or something to be able to pick, to be able to, you know, fully get like all the Scooby snacks. I will admit I do remember those gates being a pain in the dick hole as...
Because they are kind of egregious. I'm not going to fault him for that, but what I will fault him for, realizes the gates are egregious, proceeds to ignore all Scooby snacks in an area because he's frustrated with collecting the Scooby snacks, complains about...
Okay, Shaggy went right through that. Where the hell am I aiming for that? Because it doesn't have a drop shadow.
I think the drop shadow is in the shadow. Yep. Got one good. Anyway. So yeah, I'd finished that blind run, and then... because I was making jokes about it, I finally watched the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Also, if you're a speedrunner and you want to get in the lab without bubbles, you can just jump up the level geometry. There's a, like, ledge above you. It's kind of hard to hit. It's like sideways. Well, you know where it is. Most people just casually...
Oh, yeah, because...
I'm just making a point! You can climb the level geometry and it's hilarious! I know we're not speedrunning, but if you're learning speedruns, you need to learn to break the...
Why does the game keep doing that? I keep entering an area and my health disappears. I don't mean I'm, taking damage.
There's a button in the game! I forget what button it is. I think it's if your health is gone.
I think it's X or Y.
One! If you want... might be the... Z button cycles the health on and off.
It's Y.
Oh, okay. And yeah.
Oh, I remember this room. I remember all of this giving me the biggest shit as a child. The thing as a child also was just the biggest shit
there it
in
is.
general.
The plunger.
Let you walk up slanted surfaces, so... And hey, look, warp gate. So, and now that we...
Now you can go wherever the fuck you want.
I'm probably going to try to clean up the hedge maze then.
Which might not entirely be possible because there are some really off the beaten path snacks. That's the one problem with this game that's a bit silly, is 100% is...
That's why I can't
in a lot of ways!
On 306, 371... So...
In a lot of ways, it's best to clean up this game when you have all the upgrades.
So then, I guess on to whatever the fuck is deemed to be the plot. Which would be, like...
Because you now have the galoshes and the plungers to walk up slopes, you can now go back to, that other cave area and actually exit the cave, because we're trying to work around to, like, the far side. If you get close to the cave, I will point out what I'm talking about. Cause... Back on the attack. Oh wait, no, not there. Wait. Or you go back to the lighthouse and go down. Depends on what you want to do. There's a... This is literally sort of Metroidvania-esque. Nice.
Game. I don't remember this many glitches as a child. Was I just stupid and didn't notice them? The answer is yes. There's the lighthouse one.
There's a few areas we can go, but if you want a good... Okay. If you want a good area...
Scooby snacks, meaning I haven't gone this way, so we're just going to...
I said there's a lot of areas open.
We'll just do this one then.
Look, hold on. If this goes where I think it goes...
Going down which way?
Yeah, keep following this path, because I think... Oh, yeah! It just loop... Oh, funny. This just basically loops back around. And, yeah, it keeps going. When you get... Hold on. Yeah, because that's the... Okay, yeah. Okay, you need to go back the other way then. But that's fine, because if you want to go back the other way... Well, one, you also missed the Tunnel of Doom, so you might as well get the freaking tunnel while you're here.
Hold on. Oh, damn. And if it's a loading transition...
You came out of the door!
I came out of the door, so because I came out of the door, I...
Go ahead and commit, Son Goku.
just imagine the, because, you know, I ran and passed on Knots, like him just standing there, he just watches the dog fucking jump into the ocean.
Okay. Back up to the lighthouse. No, not the...
I was going that way to get to the warp gate.
No! No, you're fucking not. You're going that way because lighthouse and because tunnel.
Ow.
We're going to use the far side of the map since we're over here. And you also need the scuba snacks down there in the evil cave. Also, as soon as you enter that run, gonna die.
Damn it. I missed one.
You can loop around.
Or because I stopped running, I...
This is fine. You don't want a warp gate. Because... So, what we're going to do, for some semblance of progression, because you have the ground pound, we're just gonna use the ground pound and take the, yeah.
I can't get...
You can get up there, use a double jump. No, use a double jump off the ledge. And if you fall down, you can just jump up from here. Just, no, back. Double jump, up on the ledge, you can just reach it, and then you walk near the rock. No, behind, upwards. So, stop.
Fucking camera.
See how you can, he just kind of barely, yeah, that.
That doesn't feel intentional.
Right there! You can make it. See?
That didn't feel intentional.
Just...
Fucking camera angles, I hate all of you.
Now, up. You have the ground pound. So we're going to just take the ground pound path and try and get in order from the ground pound path. And that should get us mostly on track. In the lighthouse, in the floor, is a hole. Under the wood.
Yeah, that's about
No.
I'm just making, like, making sure I have it. Everything, so I'm going to break the boxes because, well, you know, we'll eventually backtrack. Like I said, I want to have sort of as, like, minimum backtracking as possible, so... Okay.
Trying to get you mostly in order because there's a few things that are open, but this should... Because you need the ground pound to get in here, this should... Okay, yeah, you're back out here. That's great. Okay. You're back in that other loop area, which bypasses some other stuff. Meaning, where my mind was initially is fine anyway.
Oh, damn it.
Because all of this sort of loops back around in on itself. So then we do need to backtrack a couple of screens. So you could, at this point, since you looped back out here and got a couple of extra Scooby snacks, you could just use the warp gate.
Yeah, because I don't have the umbrella.
Yeah, because you get...
Ella. A.
But opening that's good anyway. Okay, so... Need to go... back to one of the earlier dock areas, then. You need to be around that fishing village area.
I don't remember which way is which be, because that's why I'm just going over everything like your man.
And then that's up to the fishing village and the lighthouse.
I also hate how you have to...
Okay.
Yeah, because shock on the dock, that's...
Hold on. Then... Okay, that'll be fine, because... No, that's the cannery. You can get more stuff in... Or... Hold on. Wait. The door... hold on. I'm trying to remember the doors.
No, that's why I was looking...
No, go to the... I'm pretty sure if you go to the doors... that... The button. Because you have ground pen... Yeah. And that should open, and if you go through it... Okay, this is... Yeah. Fear on the Pier. And there should be a... loop around, because, okay, yeah, you're back in the door area, and you're back in this interconnected, because you can break through that if you want to, because there's shit down here. I mean, that's one thing. It's not the plot, but it was some Scooby snacks.
Yeah, I don't. Didn't seem like I could make that jump, so I might not be able to do it.
Okay, but we're in roughly the correct area.
Oh, I found the other side, fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You got it.
Damn it. And again, the game saves when I pick up shit. Recordings will devolve into this at points.
Yeah, so let's try to get back on the freaking plot.
Ooh.
When you find the area, I will point out the area I'm thinking of. Because all of this interconnects. I'm looking for a very specific area. You found it! Good. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Because you can jump up with the galoshes and enter this cave. And this cave is one of the freaking cave levels. And it's this kind of path where we should be able to start working around to where we actually need to be.
Damn it.
Yeah, we've been through here, but... I mean, there's a few areas you can go to. I'm just trying to get...
Not, like...
What?
If not this, I think I remember what it, like... Damn it, actually is.
It's one of these, like, interconnecting cave levels, because you have the freaking plungers, and you're supposed to... When you're playing this game as intended, you're supposed to plunger out the one side.
Oh, come on, he is touching that.
So I'm trying to get this on freaking. Well, I generally remember this game. It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, how many of you have actually watched the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo? Not a lot of people talk about that show. Overall, I think that show was okay, but I noticed it has mostly become forgotten. I watched it recently and I thought it was fine enough. In some cases, I feel like it's a little bit overhated, but I do get where people are coming from. I was talking about it at the start of the part, and I wanted to see how many people watching this have actually watched that show, because I don't see people talking about it often, so I wanted to get some opinions from random people. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.